Hello and welcome to the Fibromyalgia Support Community. Thank you very much for joining us here. First off, let me tell you a bit about what you'll find now that you're a member of the community. You'll find a news feed and a way in which you can connect with other people that are part of the community. A space in which I hope that you'll be able to give and receive support to your fellow members. You'll also find a news feed similar to what you'll see on Facebook or Instagram, and that's a place where you can post updates, and I'll be sharing regular thoughts and research and additional courses as we move on. To help you get started, the first course that I'd encourage you to take is the Introduction to Mindfulness. That's going to teach you the basic principles of mindfulness and how that can help you to change your relationship with your thoughts on a day-to-day basis. And hopefully that is going to make you feel better about the condition that you're living with, and we'll look at that in more detail on that course. As you work through that course, you'll find the Introduction to Meditation, and I'll be teaching meditation whilst you meditate. That might sound confusing or overwhelming, but please trust me, it's really simple, really straightforward, and a great way to help you to manage the stress and strain of day-to-day life. There's also a section on developing your very own self-hypnosis to help you to manage the pain that's associated with fibromyalgia, and also develop a self-hypnosis practice that works for you to help you to get a good night's sleep. Then from those basic principles that will help you to develop, we'll then start the process of developing our emotional resilience. It's really important that we have strong emotional resilience if we're living in chronic pain, because it can really impact the way we think about ourselves, the way we think about our future, and the relationships that we have with other people. So developing our emotional resilience is a key part in managing the impact of fibromyalgia. Once we have those tools in place, then it will be able to start to develop our understanding of perhaps how emotional trauma or earlier adversities in our life may be connected in some way to ultimately developing the symptoms of fibromyalgia. There's a lot of research on the impact that emotional and psychological trauma has on the body in terms of anxiety and in terms of depression. And there is also a growing body of research that could indicate the link between emotional trauma and developing fibromyalgia, and we'll start to explore that as we progress throughout the course. There'll also be some very practical tools in which you can develop a program of self-therapy to help understand and explore any trauma that you may have had to help you to move on with your life successfully. I've built this program over the last 12 months, having worked with, on a one-to-one and group basis, people that live with fibromyalgia, and speaking to people that have connected with me via social media. So I really do believe that there's a number of tools in here that are going to help you to manage living with fibromyalgia, this incredibly complex and very misunderstood condition. Part of the community is that you'll be able to connect with me, and I'll be able to use any information that you share with me to help to continue to develop the program and support all of our members. So once again, all it remains for me to do is to thank you very much for being part of the community, and for considering exploring how our emotions and our early lives can affect developing the symptoms of fibromyalgia. And I'm really pleased that you're here. So thanks again, and look forward to seeing you on the Mindfulness course.